game based on. Yeah, it's based on a book or something. Well, I'm gonna begin to read. Yeah. This is Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't know. It's not really a well-known game. I guess. I don't know how much people know this game. Like this. It's a pretty cool game. When I was young, I had issues with this game. It was not. It's not easy though. There was like one stage where I never got past. I will say when that stage is there. It's weird. So we just basically got the longsword. You basically get this in the stage, or if you forget it, a later stage too. Having this sword is really burn poker. I don't know if any of you guys know this game though. Yeah, it's a really fun game. So getting hit, I got hit in this stage, so it could mess up the boss cycle. I think it's like, it depends on how fast you get at the boss. Can be that the boss is already with his whip towards the wall. I don't know if that's thing one going late. This is like the first Dracula boss. It's easy. You just go side to side and yeah. You just basically kind of mash the attack button. You cannot really like mash it really hard because it's yeah. It's basically just press the button and it's like in a kind of rhythm to make it efficient. This is also an easy stage. You just go to there's an arrow in the upper above me, like an arrow that shows where you need to go to. You go to that guy, be able to make the exit appear. Or else, if you don't go to him, the exit doesn't appear at all. So, and that guy also shows like there's an. It's when I don't really get the item though in this game, but it shows you an item you can get in this game and like dynamite, but the arrow you can get it, but it's not useful in this game. But this is the part why I had issues when I was young. So you basically need to stand between those spikes, and not that easy. That was like literally the thing where I had issues when I was young. I never completed it. That's why I run it now, because I wanted to complete it, and it was pretty fun to play. So I just took a shortcut. I needed to destroy that purple orb at the dragon statue to make sure I could go through there, or else there's a statue in front of there. So coming up the second boss. It's a dragon. And we need to hit it in his head, so his fire is not really, his hitbox is not really that good. That was the second boss. It's pretty easy though. Yeah, sorry for the boss noise. I'm really sorry. It's probably my mic. It's not a good mic. I will try to not talk as much. There were like three women behind me. They're gonna chase me to the end, technically. I basically messed up the cycle with the blocks. The game is basically just walk to the right the whole time. I just gotta jump. You have like a couple frames after you fall off a ledge. You have a couple frames to press jump again. So I'm gonna use that later on in like one of the next stages too. Like, this is kind of boring boss though. You cannot hit him until he's bad. Dogma, may just get used to it. There's also a Sega Genesis version of this game. and that game is completely well. It's basically looks the same, but some stages are completely different. And during a boss, like when the boss in this one dies, you cannot move, but in the second gen version you can move freely. I don't know why they did that. So this is a stage where I'm gonna use that jump, and I got the jump. So yeah, I did. Well, I missed that jump. Yeah, that second jump is pretty hard because of the enemy there. You can bonk on it, yeah, basically. But that was the jump I was mentioning. When you walk off a ledge, you have a couple of frames to press the jump button. And that's what I did there, but I pressed the button a bit too short, like, or else I would have got hit by the enemy. But yeah, that's the NES version, also Game Boy version. Not good. I'm probably need to use a continue later on in the game. It's like in the okay, so their hitboxes are stupid though. Hitboxes of these spiders are stupid. They're not good at all. We just basically go through the forest, kill a bunch of spiders. The guy is just cutting down the bridge. Fall down, it takes way longer to go around. You basically, there's a wall here where you can go through. So these are the three women. Basically just hit them, dodge them technically. So this is one of the fights that's totally different in the Sega Genesis version. Good job. So this is a jump here that can go wrong if you need to like jump as late as possible, or you'll just don't get on that ledge. There's not much to tell about this game. It's just basically based on the book or something. Dracula on the box. Well, I don't really know who the person is. I never really looked into that. The one without the torches take 2 hits, the one with torches take 3 hits for some reason. I don't really know why they did that. Hit women. So I pick up this stake for a boss. I'm not sure if it really does that much difference, but I just take it. There's a boss I can get a 2-cycle on, and it's pretty hard 2-cycle to get, but or else I will get a 3-cycle. This is one of the dumb stages. You just need to hit. You need to attack as fast as possible, or else you won't hit the zombie when it comes out of the ground. So you basically just hit him, and yeah, it's not what I want. Skeletons, spider. So there's this hole here. There's a hole right here. There's a hole right there. You can fall through it. I get hit lots. I need to take more. So this is the boss. So there's a thing when you walk in the wall. If you turn around without moving a pixel, you are basically inside the wall, and the boss cannot hit you at all. I do this at a couple other bosses where I just stand in the wall and turn around without moving a pixel. So you basically cannot get hit at all. That's a pretty cool thing to do. It's hard to turn around without moving, but it's doable. We're getting in a Hillingham estate. So you have these enemies. They are basically kind of well, so there's a switch there to remove a wall later. Camera. Okay. That enemy needs to kill it to make the table go down. For some reason, sometimes that one cannot. Sometimes that one just doesn't respond when you hit him. Technically, sometimes you just go away and like the exit isn't there, and yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why. Of the boss fight, so I hope. I don't know. This game is. So this stage is the dumbest stage in the whole game, basically. you want to go fast, it's really hard. So, because there's a bunch of enemies just walking towards you like this. So much enemies in the way. So these enemies, these guys, are stupid. Basically, really annoying. Like this, nothing I can do about it going fast. These guys are really annoying. No way to go around them really quickly. You just need to be really careful with them. This is basically this stage is basically a run killer. It's just dumb how these enemies are. I'm gonna just be safe here because wow. So yeah, I died. So I go all the way back here, dying because of the enemies. Because of the skeleton got inside the hitbox of that enemy. So he was basically in the way. So that one guy with the morning star didn't die at all. So this is basically just run killer of whole game. This is just a dumb stage in my opinion. Bad design. Oh, wow. Well, there we go. We're finally at the boss. There's a bunch of jumping rocks coming out of the ground, so this boss is gonna be dumb too. Okay, there we go. Also, I'm trying to keep up with chat, what people are, if someone asks. The flail, okay, I don't really know. We have these invisible enemies here again, so... And we have these zombies popping out of the ground, so... Just want to keep attacking the whole time with these zombies. This is really easy to get hit. I'm not gonna hit that torch. If I die at those zombies, I just spawned the other spawn point earlier, the checkpoint. So. Okay, game is not really nice. Not really nice. So there's a bunch of floating platforms here. There's a bunch of fire down there. For some reason there's fire. There's a boss coming up. It's a boss that can be annoying. Oh yeah, the movie, yeah, it features Keanu Reeves. Okay, that jump is, you need to jump as late as possible. There's some dumb jumps in the game though. There we go. I'm definitely need to use a continued somewhere later in the game. Definitely need to do that. So here's a boss. This is Wolf Dracula. He jumps towards me, and sometimes he just stops when he jumps back, and yeah, that can happen too. There was a run once where this Dracula wolf just randomly stopped when he was jumping back. He just randomly stopped and got stuck. I don't know how I did that, but he got stuck and it's pretty easy. Get that. That was Dracula. This is the wolf form of Dracula, basically. Wolfula. Basically. We're in this, well, in this stage we need to pick up an item to open the passageway again. Again, there's this bottle throwing enemy. You can just, even when you're attacking him, he can just throw the bottle right in your face. And these enemies can be really fast. As you just saw, the enemies run really fast when you're coming towards them. And yeah. So here's this passage. You need to get a book. Open that passage there. And there's a bunch of floating tables again. And And here's one of the bottle throwers or something. I don't know if it's a bottle or a knife. I don't know. It looks like a bottle to me. So yeah, there's a bottle. They can really be annoying. And yeah, he spawns back. I don't know. So we're now over the passageway to get to this guy, and you basically need to go back left again. So as you saw, it was in that cloud thing. There was you saw dynamite in that thing in this like bubble. That's an item that just spawns in this stage somewhere, but it's all the way out of the way, and it's no reason. You don't just become Link, you gotta grind it out. There's time and effort. There's a bunch of time and effort. So I can jump over these enemies and just get through the second one. Like I'm not going for it because I'm really low on lives. I wanna get past this stage. This stage can be really difficult. If these fireballs, they just push you off the platforms. They can really push you off the platforms. Okay, that went well. There's a cycle you can get if you just go through that through those enemies. You can get a cycle there to where you don't have to wait at all. But it's really difficult to get that cycle. I'm not going for it. This is not marathon save at all. The fireball came in the way. So yeah, these fireballs can be really annoying. There are some more fireballs. The last stage. Okay, so that one almost pushed me off. No. Okay, so far this went well. I didn't fall down, so... There's a boss coming up, that's really easy though. There we go. So, here's the next boss. This boss throws spiders at you for some reason, I don't know. But this one is just throwing spiders. We're just gonna stand in front of him, we just attack the whole time. And now the game lags really badly. But there's a bunch of lag at the moment. This is probably because of the spiders, I guess. There's a bunch of lag, so... arrows pointing into lava. Yeah, you need to go in this lava. So this boss, this is Dracula platform. This boss is just dumb. He's dumb. This, look, he's already turning around with me without me doing anything. Just you can just manipulate. You can technically manipulate him. So I'm just jump in. I just jump into him. For some reason, if you jump into like certain boss, it does damage. So I just killed him with jumping. So I just wanted to show off that you can kill the boss. But just jumping into him, it does damage for some reason. So we are already at the last stage. The game is pretty fast in the speedrun. It's not easy. Just because of that one cemetery stage, it's really hard to get a good time. So there's a bottle throw again. He just throws bottles. He throws bottles at the moment when I jump up here. So he was already throwing the bottle when I come. So I need to jump and attack for some reason. So I'm just gonna, technically I'm just gonna YOLO it, because I have 2 lives left. I guess that's decent. I can pretty sure make it to the end. Okay, so there are a bunch of arrows shooting out of his skulls. Okay, that one just sniped me right there. Okay. So this part here, some parts in this, like this one, not difficult, but sometimes to jump when you want to jump, you jump too high and you bonk there, so that can happen. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna try it. Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna game over and get some more lives. Pressing the button just a little bit is hard. So there we go. We're just gonna do it with full lives. Now we have more lives again. Yeah, that part is kind of dumb, and there's another dumb part later in this page that can really F you up, basically. It can basically rip your run really easy. So yeah, this stage is not easy. And also, technically, if you want to do road record runs, you should not use the continue at all. You basically just go for it and see if it works or not. Let's hope I can get these jumps again. Okay, there we go. So there's another part coming up. There are these guys. There's also fireballs shooting out of the ground. These guys can just respawn really quickly. And I'm just gonna wait for this guy. Okay, he's probably gonna respawn again. Where's this guy? But these guys can really be annoying. There he is. Okay, there we go. Okay, that went well. That part is it's pretty difficult though. But they're making weird sounds for arrows for some reason. I don't know why. So if I go down here, there could be an arrow coming from the left that can snipe me. If I get sniped there, I go back to the last checkpoint. Lucky, don't continue. Well, basically, don't use a continue. Basically, just okay. There's the arrow. You don't use the continue at all. You just go for it. Just basically YOLO it. If you don't have a lot of lives, so I don't need it. But also, we're at the last boss, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Just stand in the wall and attack. This is not a hard boss, so okay. I almost got. Yep. Okay, there we go. We got now. The only thing I have to do is just attack and wait till he dies. This is everything you have to do for this final boss. I don't even know how you. Okay, that was time. That's basically the whole game. That was the game. So, not a difficult boss at all. So yeah, that's a bunch of attacks you strike to defeat Dracula. Person. That was normal difficulty. Notice first, yeah. You mostly YOLO it if you want. I don't know. I am the wall. Yeah, technically you're just standing on the pixel that the Dracula cannot hit at all. So you don't get hit at all. This is basically the hardest boss. It's just an easy boss. If you get in the wall, it's good. Yeah, that was the game. I could technically show off trainer difficulty for. Possibly just throw it off, because why not? Basically the same. Basically just four stages or something. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna show it off. And after that, I will do the project base. I'm gonna go the trainer difficulty. It's basically it's basically just a like to practice game to just get used to the physics. Just gonna put in trainer, and we're just gonna put the timer again. Trainer is not that long. The game is bad. The Sega CD version is indeed the worst. It's it's really bad. I've seen it. It's terrible. But this game is good, except for that one stage and that one part in the third stage and the fourth stage. So this is basically the same thing what we do, but there's some stages we just don't do. Basically the same. The first three stages are the same, and like fourth is so you basically just technically go to another stage. Globe zone. Oh my god. This is basically just how normal is. Also, hard difficulty. The difference between hard difficulty is the monsters are just the enemies and the monsters are technically. If you're on the ground, they go way faster towards you. They really go fast. They go like they go really fast towards you. So. Need to jump. As soon as you're if you're off the ground, they go to normal speed again. Yeah, this is basically trainer, just to show off what trainer is. It's basically 5 stages or something, so it doesn't take that long. And now he's suddenly in the stables, so I can show this jump off again. That's basically jump really hard. So this is basically we're almost already at technically at the end of trainer difficulty. The push-ups were throwing nice. Ah, well, I don't know. If you're an enemy, you could basically do it. Also, there's a weapon here. I'm just it's a shotgun. It's basically also that enemy was inside the wall apparently. I don't know why. So this weapon basically just creates this weapon can create a bunch of lag for some reason. Yeah, these spiders fall off the screen. Also, not a really good weapon is. This is basically the last stage of trainer, so we're already almost done. Some parts of the game where you can get this weapon, it lags the game technically. So we can just technically we can just tank in the bosses. So that was basically trainer difficulty. So now it's after this it says why not try normal or hard, because you did trainer. So that was trainer just to show off how it is. Yeah, shocker. The weapons you have is like those wooden stakes. You have dynamite, you have a pistol, and a shotgun. I think those are the only weapons you got in the game, and only the wooden stakes you get because they are in the way. But every other weapon is just so far out of the way. It's not really. The next game is project based, any percent glitched. So now the text is gonna pop up, and then I'm gonna go to project based.